Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I look absolutely shattered, like my skin is messed up, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll fix the skin. It is currently 1 p.m. I just came back from a nail appointment. They look super pretty. Oh my god, it's ombre set. Oh, I'm in love with them. Okay, so I look very disastrous because I just came back and I have rosacea, so it just messes up with the temperature. So I'll have a nice coffee with foam on top, and then I'll just do some skincare. Also, I'm just like, right now it's the breakout season. Clearly, it's that time of the month. So today's Friday, my first annual leave, and we will be going to a very nice place, a very exciting place. I am super happy about that. So I'll just leave for you to guess the destination. But I was supposed to go today, but then my friends were not ready. They were having the issues with their annual leave, so we decided we'll go on Sunday. And we were very scared because of all this USA and Iran issue. It seems like it has not touched that part of the world. So if this is going to be our first international trip if we don't go to UK, because at this point UK is literally like, I know what's happening in UK is a part of, like, I'll not say it's a second home, but it's somewhere in between. So yeah. So the luggage has already been packed for the past 2 days. Yesterday when I came back from work, I decided like I can't keep my room messy, it's too small. So I kept that stuff in my dicky or my boots, whatever you want to call. I have one more bag, so I am not taking like my average stuff. I'm only allowed 7 kgs of backpack and 8 kg of cabin luggage. And as usual, your Didi does not have a cabin bag. Cabin luggage, sorry. So I've asked my friends to kindly give it to me, and they have given it to me, so kudos to them. And yes, so it's in my dicky. The bag is here. It has my skincare. So once I'm done with tomorrow morning skincare, I'm just going to put everything in the bag. I have already washed my clothes and everything because I won't be here for a week, and I will throw everything out from the fridge. Next thing is I will be driving to my friend's place tomorrow because my flight is from Heathrow Airport, and I'll just drop my car off to my friend's house, and then we will go to the airport on Sunday morning, like very early morning, probably like 3 or 4 a.m. because my flight will leave at 6:30. Is a very short 4-hour journey, which I have never done. All I have done is like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours and 13 hours of journey. So this is going to be my first short haul flight. Congratulations to Alina for this achievement at the age of 27, close to being 28 this year. I just need to do like a good skincare. As usual, your Didi can either afford the nails or the facial. Unfortunately, facial was more expensive than the nails, so I decided to go for nails, and this is the result. So let's do some homemade masks for my skincare so that it just settles for a teeny weeny bit, and we'll complete the rest of the packing, and that's it. That's it going to be today. Hello everyone. Hiya. So today is Saturday. I am just getting ready to go to my friend's place to drop off my car, and this is how I look. It's actually in a kurta, and I am wearing this because all my clothes are in the luggage and the other ones are just like too hot to wear for today. So this is it. I really love these kind of tops. Like, this is my favorite. Bell sleeves. I have already put my clothes in washing, the one that I just took off. So I'll just dry them in this room and then pack everything else. Luggage is already in my car. And the last 2 things, I'll just take it with me. Everything seems to be ready. I'm just waiting for this hair to be dry. This hair wash will last me 3 days, so the next hair wash will be in the new place, and I'll see you guys there. Let's do this. So now you know we are going to Turkey, and the first stop is Istanbul. Our hotel is literally in the old city, so it's very close to all the attractions that we will be seeing. I'm I'm super excited for that. And this is the hotel. I am in love with this hotel. It was super good, so perfect. And this is like the main road of Grand Bazaar and also the main road for Hagia Sophia. Our favorite lunch. It was actually so tasty. My first time trying. And then we just couldn't do anything, so we just literally walked around and saw the beautiful sunset, which clearly you can't see in the UK. Also, another thing that I noticed is every single mosque in Turkey looks exactly the same dome shape, same blue color. It's just everything is same, and they have these Turkish flags literally everywhere. Every 500 meters you will see a big giant Turkish flag, which I kind of liked. As you all have seen, we are in Turkey right now, and it's already Monday. Yesterday the whole day was spent just like messing up with my visa. Yes, I messed up with one of the informations. Then we came here, we found out that the hotel that we are staying in does not exist, so we had to find like a new hotel. Amazing, as we can say. And then by the time everything else sorted, it was already too late to go to Grand Bazaar, so we were just a little bit behind. And it is 7 o'clock in the morning right now. Sun will rise at 7:30. The first plan is to have breakfast, go to Grand Bazaar, then go to Hagia Sophia, then go to Blue Mosque, and there's one more thing in between. And then at the end of the day, go to a cruise. That's really the plan. Not happy with how things turned out yesterday, but it is what it is. My first scare just started after I messed up with one of the biggest informations on visa, but I had to do the visa again. Good thing Turkey only takes like 5 minutes to give you visa. Thank you, Turkey. But yeah, place wise it looks really like Delhi. Just clean roads and less cars. Oh, maybe because it's an old town as well, so yeah, you won't see that many cars in old Delhi as well. More rickshaws but less cars. We used tram yesterday. It's cheaper, like the prices compared to like when I compare to GBP, but it's very expensive if I count it in INR. But living wise it is equally expensive like we have in London. Let me just get ready and then we'll head straight out. Just going to repeat the outfit because we were only allowed 8 kgs and that does not really help, so let's do this. First stop, Grand Bazaar, and I actually spent 20,000 rupees on the first day itself just buying different types of jewelries for me and for my family, and jewelry is a big thing here. And this is the beautiful gate. I really like the entry and exit of this bazaar. It looked very similar to Palika Bazaar, which again is amazing. And this is me soaking the absolute sun because I know once I go back there will be no sun. Then we went to Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque, and as I said, everything is blue in every single mosque of Turkey. And they have done a really good work inside. Architecture wise is super pretty. The paintings are so beautiful. It reminds me of the Mughal era that we had it. And then we went to an underground bathing city, like where people used to had like a hammam when they were in that, I think, Ottoman era. I completely forgot the name, but I will write it here. And it was super beautiful. Again, amazing. Like you can be just like, oh, I was in love with every single piece of architecture in Turkey. Can't believe people used to take public bath here. I can never imagine getting naked and just like take a bath with like 100 or 200 people. And then we went to this other restaurant which had a pide, which apparently is Turkish pizza. Amazing. Last stop for the day was actually a cruise trip. It's called Bosphorus trip. Basically, they were just telling us what we had in Istanbul just through like a sea road, and oh my god, it was so magnificent. We actually had a very nice sunset view from there, and this is the whole port. They have so many crews, and I feel like even though if someone just don't want to pay for the cruise, they can just take the tram ride and enjoy the sea view. It will be equally amazing. They just need to find like a hilltop to see the sunset. The runway for Cappadocia or Navashi Airport was so small that at one point only one airlines can take off or just land, and it was super cute. Again, the airport was so small that you were in and out in literally 2 seconds. There was no security because the airport is like baby small. So Cappadocia is famous for the cave hotels, and we actually booked a room in a cave. And this was much better than I expected. I was super happy. It really gave this feeling of Neanderthals. We thankfully reached before the sunset happened, so I could show you like how amazing Cappadocia looks, and we also managed to see the sunset from the sunset top point. It was something that I just asked the receptionist, so we are very late, can we do something? And he was like, yeah, just go see a sunset and look at this pretty view. So most of the hotels here are literally inside a cave, and this is the sunset view. Oh my god, like people live to see this day. It was a magical, surreal, definitely a very romantic point. I'm 100% sure if someone needs a review for having a proposal, yeah, this is the place. And the next day was actually a balloon ride. We woke up at 3:30 just to do this stuff, and I was amazed. Usually I have like phobia for heights, but this was so safe. The landing, the takeoff was amazing, and this was the view at around like 6:30 a.m. during sunrise time.
Strawberry with chocolate for you, and these are your medal. You deserve a medal today.
Then we went to horse riding and a quad bike. Unfortunately, I couldn't record how I looked on quad bike. I'd made a huge mess. My clothes were all muddy and dirty, but I managed to take a video with my horse, whose name I completely forgot. The next day, we went from Cappadocia to Izmir. It was again, oh my god, I was exhausted. I woke up again at 4 because the airport was 1.5 hours away. And still, I managed to get this perfect view just for you guys and for my memory as well. And as I said, it's just beautiful. Like, flying over Turkey is an absolute honor at this point. Like, I've seen everything in this life. Thank you so much. And because we couldn't get a direct flight to Izmir, we had to go back to Istanbul and then take another flight from Istanbul to Izmir. Oh, what a hectic day it was. All I felt was I was just taking flights and flights and was not reaching anywhere. And I didn't manage to do my makeup, but I was like, "Ugh, I can't do this. I just need to lie down at this point." But again, Turkish Airlines, at this point, I am your sponsor. Sponsor me, guys. Please sponsor me. I love you guys. I love your airlines. And I was very happy. Like, this was the last stop. But yeah, you can see my excitement. I was just happy. Again, so pretty. It was so beautiful, although we had some language issues here in Izmir because it's not a smaller town, but people don't really speak English here. But it was amazing. Like, look at this reminded me of Delhi, guys. I just missed India so much throughout this trip. Oh my god. The next day, we actually went to this pottery thingy because it was included in our FES tour. A lot of things were included which I didn't really know about before I booked it. And look at this pottery. Oh my god, I really wanted to buy every single piece here, but it was just too expensive and they were selling in euros. So I managed to get like two small things. And this is the Roman ruins. It was actually very nice. I wish they could keep this in a better position. Turkish government should have done something better to save these structures, but I don't think they have enough fundings, just like NHS. Too bad. They were almost ruined and they are being saved by Austrian government at this point. And then we also saw the land turtles and they were fighting. Zero clue why.
If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to